We are live. This is the wood where you get what, Shabisky?
Wooded so goods.
It's so good. It's more than one tonight. You get
Yeah?
you get you get a lot of woodeds and it's goods.
Yeah, that's Raisin. She'll
Yeah.
tell you.
Raisin woods goods.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say. Derek's gonna be here a little bit, I think, so we'll have somebody to talk to because I don't like talking to you two people.
Understandable.
Yeah, because Shabisky's always making passes and you're always insulting me, so
That's what I do.
what you do. You remind me like you're the female version of John Morgan. I want you to know that.
I'm not I'm not gonna argue about that.
Well, you should.
Tuh. I would be offended hearing that.
You should be offended. No, John's alright. He's just crazy. He's like freaking
No,
Bessie
that's the whole
Boat.
reason I have hope for him.
He's got issues, man.
He's like a younger, more male me, but with more money drive.
Money drive. Well, you could make money.
I have no drive for it though.
You don't have to drive Uber to make money. You can do those other things.
People make good money driving.
Well, yeah. But I wonder if they're making good money now with all the gas prices the way they are.
I don't know. Oh, look at that. Hey, they're flowing in. Hey, Dylan, Troy, Billy.
What's up, guys? Yeah, well, I haven't even thought about that until you mentioned it just now. I wonder if it's affecting the what's it called, share ride or something. What's it called?
Oh, Lyft and Uber.
Yeah, but what is it called? It's called something. I'm not talking about the names of the companies. I'm talking about it's like called share ride or something stuff. I can't think what it is. Something like that. Somebody in the chat room could probably tell us. Your dad's here, Shabisky Timmy.
Hey, hey, babe.
No.
Rideshare services?
Yeah, ride share. That's it, ride share. I said your dad's here and you called him babe.
Yeah, me and my dad have that kind of relationship.
That's
Timmy
weird.
and Mickey too?
What?
Hey.
Me and Timmy, we love each other.
Well, yeah, that's okay, but it's just weird that I said your dad's here and you said, hey, babe. I just find that a
He's
little
my babe.
strange. But if he's your dad,
Then we're meant to be.
no.
Yeah,
It's not.
that's how it works. Yeah.
I'm
Wait a
from.
minute. Wait a minute. Does that mean if Timmy's his dad,
Mm-hmm. You and
I don't
Timmy,
like where this scenario goes.
you and Timmy are brother and sister, and y'all had some.
Yeah.
Is that how he got that way?
Yep.
Uh, yeah, that is
Oh,
the
dang.
origin of Shabisky. Brother and
Me and Timmy's
sister.
inbred love.
Yeah, y'all did some Alabama boning and West Virginia moaning. And then 9 months later, that atrocity of a human being came out.
We're keeping the family
Bouncing baby
bloodline
whiskey.
clean, okay? Only us.
Do what?
We're keeping the family bloodline clean, okay? We don't need to mix any other people in, okay? We're all good together, me and my family.
That's
Timmy and
true.
Raisin.
Yeah,
Y'all,
lizard
pu-
people only.
y'all purebloods, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Pure blood lizards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Through and
pureblood.
through.
With eyeballs in the back of your head, y'all keep having ancestral relations.
Oh, dang.
Be eating ice cream with your feet.
That's why he's got all them nibbles.
Yeah. That's true. That's why he's got udders. Savitsky has 38 nipples. Y'all don't know that, but he does. We counted them the other night. 38 nips. That's a lot of nips.
I like nips.
I responded to I did a TikTok video to a dude. It was a lactating male. He squirted his titty milk in a frying pan.
Oh, I saw them.
Yeah. It's rare, but it does happen. Some men can lactate for some reason. I don't know the science behind
Okay,
it. It's very rare.
I didn't really understand that part of the video. I was confused on what I saw. I was just, I don't know.
I'm not sure if he was actually lactating, right? I'm not. He may have had something in his hand, made it squirt in the pan. But it is a thing that can happen.
You're lying.
Extremely rare. Extremely rare.
Let's see if I can lactate, guys.
I wouldn't want to lactate. I don't see a good reason for me to lactate. Yeah. I mean, what's the why? I mean, look, you know, it's human conditions all fucked up. Science, evolution, it's all weird. Things go wrong. Stuff happens, but it's just weird to think about a dude squirt. Well, I mean, look, I got 3 testicles though, so what the fuck? I mean, there is rarities out there. Shabisky's got 112 nipples, so. Yeah. And there goes Shabisky's camera doing that thing, raising. You see that? Yep.
At the top, yeah, it looks like a weird. See, for me, it's doing that loop thing again, where he's like on a loop and nodding.
Really? See, with me, it's all different. It's not looping.
There's like a disruption at the top of the screen, and then he's just doing this weird triple nod over and over and over again with a blink. It's really bizarre.
Well, that's not what it's doing here. It looks like oh, remember the pay-per-view channels in the 90s?
Yep.
That's what it kind of looks like here.
See, I got some almost max headroom stuff going on.
Now he's back.
No, that was creepy.
Yeah. But they don't see it though. That's the thing. It only happens on the Discord. They don't see it in there.
No, the creepy part was when it went normal and his face was all up in the camera. It went from skipping around to him grinning evilly in the camera.
Got a 5.
Oh, he is creepy.
No problems.
Got a 5. About
A
nipples.
5.
The nipples 5.
Thank you for the 5. More nipples, more problems. Then more nipples.
Yeah. That dude, if he's lactating, should really go get checked out by a doctor.
I agree.
Apparently, unless he is going through a rare thing that happens with a surge of hormones during puberty, the only other ways I see that happening are hyperthyroidism and hyperpituitarism. So that person's got a problem with their thyroid and pituitary gland if they're putting out milk as a male. Some kinds of liver disease can also cause male lactation. So, you know, it could be liver disease instead.
Pituitary your gland.
Whoa.
Thank you, Billy, for that tip. That was Billy, but he needs to give more. A lot more. We need to make the goal tonight. But anyways, Timmy says we need some estrogen for Shab so he can start like that. I agree, Timmy. We need Shabby. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I'll be perfectly honest. If I could lactate, I'd be squirting every damn body with my titty nipples. I'd just walk around. I mean, yeah, Shabby just Cam did it for a second again. But yeah, I would squirt every fucking body I seen with my nipple milk. Wouldn't you, Shabby?
See if you can get a hold of some prolactin.
Yeah, I would start like a series on TikTok where I just go around and squirt people in the face with my nipple milk.
Yeah.
I'll even do it with my cat.
You've been juiced by the biscuit.
Yeah. I I guess I could just do that with my wiener.
Yeah.
Then you'd be milk and biscuits.
I did so. Oh, by the way, I did something today on TikTok. I kind of said, but I did it in the comedy way, and didn't. It was not political. But there's a certain community on there that like to insult white folks all the time. And they were like, one guy said, what do you guys like to call white people? And they had some black girl say something about ghost crickets, and he said something. And I just said, I cut that off and just said, what do you like to call white people? I said, you can call me the Caucasian Cracker King. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, people get annoying with that shit. It's like they don't they don't understand that a good way to judge a situation is completely flip it. Like if all of a sudden it was a bunch of white people being like, "What do we call black people, guys? What do you want to call them, pimp?" I call them this. We would be canceled in a second, and we'd be horrible people. But for some reason, the other way around, it's okay. It makes no sense. And I wouldn't fucking dare do some stupid video like that either. It's dumb. People like that should be ashamed of themselves, right, pimp?
I mean, yeah, I agree, but it don't bother me that much.
The hypocrisy bothers me. I mean,
I
like,
just get an opportunity to make a joke.
yeah, like last night, on Gene's show, we were watching fucking this TED talk where this chick got up and talked for like 10 minutes about, it seemed basically nothing. She was saying how she was saying self-care is being whitewashed in America or some along the lines of that. And then her whole explanation like doesn't explain what that even really means. One like she goes on for 10 minutes, and one of the like I'm like looking for a point and looking for something, and one of the things she says is the way I'm gonna fix it is cooking with my son. Like she acted like cooking like her like food from her culture and stuff like that is somehow fighting against whitewashing in America or something. It's like
yeah, it's weird. It's just weird. It's getting to a point now where some of it's just flat out goofy. I can get the original points of it because I mean there was but some of it's goofy. Like the whole thing that we don't have culture. I mean look at the fucking history.
Everybody has culture. There's no way.
Look, I mean, where's Vikings?
Yeah, it's
I mean, I mean, what? I mean, fuck. It's just it's weird to say that they don't have culture. It's weird to say that.
Saying that they don't have culture is almost like saying they didn't live at all, because you have to have like culture is what you do in like as a regular.
And I'm actually repeating a black guy that I watched on TikTok the other day. We all have culture, the humankind culture, the human culture, and I mean, look. I think Razor don't know what I'm saying. I know you will too, actually. You look at every culture is there's a little stove from this culture, there's a little stove from that culture.
Because we learn from each other.
It's
not all so black and white and
and here in America, that's another thing we have a problem with here in America. White people and black people have a problem with thinking we're the only fucking races. we argue all the time. Like white people do it's like we're not the only race, folks. There's other colored people out there. There's other people, and it's like fuck. But I understand where it all started from. I get it. It's not bashing, people that's against racism, because racism fucking sucks. And it's stupid. But you can't beat racism with racism.
Yeah, hating on white people isn't going to help.
Hate's not going to kill hate. It's just not.
Adding more division to an already divisive situation is not going to bring people
together. It's not. It's not going to do that. And it's silly. And So I mean, and I don't really give a shit if somebody calls me something. And that thing today was a joke, but yeah,
The
call me a
hypocrisy is
cracker.
just silly.
Yeah, it
Because we
is,
know the
and
other way around, it would be horrible.
like that's like the sex thing, right? The battle of the sexes. Man, if men said half the shit women say, we'd be crucified. Like, I'm gonna tell you how to be a woman. Like they always want to tell us how to be a man. If I said I'm gonna tell you how to be a woman, these goddamn feminists would fucking go crazy. But I don't care. I mean, I think women know how to be. I mean, I think like my mother taught me how to be a man. So I don't have.
Unfortunately, there are plenty of women that'll turn around and be like, "Yeah, well, you told us how to be for years." That doesn't make the reverse right. I get the
Yeah,
pendulum feels like it needs to swing, but once you let that pendulum swing and you see that it's just as wrong to do it the other way, you have to find balance.
yeah,
And
exactly.
we have not found balance and equilibrium on so many different divisive issues that it feels like everything has broken down in the black and white thinking, and nobody is seeing eye to eye anymore. And conversations are almost impossible.
Gotten to a point now to where some groups are going too far. They're just going too far. Okay. They seem that that certain groups have power, and that's great. I'm glad that people are having power, more power than they used to. But you don't want to take that power and become the same thing you fought against for years. You don't want that, and that's all I'm saying. And
Raisin, I'm going to tell you how to be a woman. Raisin.
You can talk all you want. I ain't gonna listen.
well, John Morgan says it's a disability, so
But he's right. He's right.
yeah, he thinks being a woman's a disability, which
If
is
you had to
He
bleed every month, you'd
knows.
agree with him too.
yeah. I do bleed every month.
Whoa.
Good.
Sometimes more than once a month. Like I actually bled a little bit today. I cut myself on my thumb. Well, not my thumb, but my index finger. See, right there.
Whoa. Are you
I'm
okay?
wounded.
Are you okay?
I almost died. Raisin, look at that fucking
How much
wound.
stitches did you need?
48.
Holy
It
shit.
doesn't even look like you cleaned it. You don't have a band-aid on it or anything.
I spit on it.
Who the fuck cleans it? Okay? We ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
We spit on it
I,
and go.
yeah, I spit on it.
Spit on it. Take a big spit.
I put hand sanitizer on my hand 2 or 3 times a day, so it's clean. It actually burned the first time I put it on. Like motherfucker, I don't even know how I did it. I just noticed that I think my dick bit it.
Whoa.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I know what happened. It was Nelson, dude. I got scratches all over my body. Fucking Nelson's crazy, dude.
The puppy.
Yeah, he's cool though. He's growing pretty fast. He's growing like a fucking
I
weed,
want to see the
man.
puppy.
He's in the other room.
Call the puppy.
The door's shut. He
Puppy.
can't open the goddamn door, Ray.
Puppy.
He is growing like a weed though. He's pretty cool though. He loves playing fetch.
Come on, chat. Help me out. Demand the puppy.
He loves playing fetch. That's his thing. He'll go get the ball and bring it to me like a little crackhead.
See, if you got a ball there, you gotta just open that door and chuck the ball down the hall. The dog's gonna come back with a ball.
The ball's up there too. I ain't gonna chuck one of my balls out the door. He'll break it.
You got extra one.
You go to hell, a woman, lady.
You're old. You don't need it.
I am old. I feel old today too. You do realize in about a little over 6 years. Well, not a little over 5 years actually. We'll be 50 fucking years old, Razor.
You shut your filthy fucking mouth.
It is true. In a little over 5 years, we'll be 50 years old.
Shit's gonna go by in the blink of an eye, too.
Yeah, 50.
It's young.
I'll be 50 in 5 years.
Makes you think about time in a different kind of way, though, when you realize what year it was. And, like, you're like, this doesn't seem like it was all that long. And then you're like, so 100 years ago is only twice this.
I did that the other day, man. I was like thinking about something, and then I realized that was 21 years ago. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that was 20 something years ago.
I was sitting here thinking just last night about how it's not it before you know it, like we're gonna be in the end of our life, and it'll be 100 years since, you know what I mean, since World War II.
Think about this. Next year, kids that were born before 9/11 will be able to buy alcohol.
That messes me up. Like, that's so
Yeah.
weird to think. When
If
I
you
think
think,
about, like, when it depends on what it is you're focused on. Like, if I'm thinking about an event like that was so pivotal in changing so many
yeah,
things, it's weird to think it was that long ago because I still want to feel like, no, things were normal like 3 years ago. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. It's been over 20 years. And
yeah,
then you think about things that, like, you hear from, like, your parents and things I talk to my grandparents about, like, the wars that they lived through are gonna seem to this generation, they'll be like, "No, that was, like, a million years ago." I'm like, "No, like, you're
yeah, Jay
that's
Troy, it
not
has
it doesn't
been.
feel that far." What's that?
It's
Oh,
been almost
yeah.
30 years since the OJ trial. And here's the thing: I was watching, I watched the documentary today on Unabomber, and I'm like, I remember when all this shit broke loose, right? Well, when they caught his ass. I was young, but and I'm like, yeah, damn, that was a long fucking time ago.
I still remember being in school, like, with the yellow ribbons with Desert Shield and Desert Storm, and that turned to now they just call it, you know what I mean, the Iraq War and stuff or
Yeah,
whatever, like, and lump it all in, like,
but now that's one thing. If you're old enough to remember 9/11, going back to 9/11, it's kind of cliche to say this, but everybody remembers where they were and what they were doing. Just about. Hey, nobody will forget that moment unless you got amnesia or something.
I don't
Um,
know though. I remembered for, you know what I mean? I still remember, but most people don't. Like, do you remember where you were when they made the announcement to switch from Desert Storm to Desert Shield?
no, I remember
Or
9/11.
I'm sorry, strike that, reverse it. Because
Yeah,
I do, and I remember people talking about it the same way then. Like, oh, this was
yeah,
just supposed to be to help people out, and then suddenly it
yeah,
turned into a boots on the ground war.
yeah.
Like, and that made it be like everybody like that like there were some yellow ribbons up when that switch happened. There was a yellow ribbon. That afternoon they went through and put a yellow ribbon on every door to every classroom in my entire school.
Yeah. I remember my dad woke me up on 9/11. Though. I was on the couch. I was asleep on the couch because I came in the night before drunk as fuck, and I passed out on the couch. And he woke me up and he didn't know what was going on. He said, "Son, I think we're being attacked," which we were. I think we're under war. We're being attacked, and I'm like, "What?" And I sit up and then I watched the second plane. And I mean, it was like a minute after I fucking woke up, like a minute or two. I was still groggy, and I watched the second plane, and I was it was on the Today Show was what my dad had it on. It's like, wow, that was
That's
crazy.
weird. I was working at Burger King at the time, and I was working drive through that day, and
Yeah,
people kept coming through, and everybody was listening to the radio, and each person that came through would be like, "Did you hear this was happening? Did you hear this?" So like each time something happened, like somebody would come through, an argument with my boss about whether or not we should drop the flag to half mast. After
mm-hmm.
the plane hit the Pentagon, I'm like, I that was the end of our argument. I marched outside and lowered the damn thing myself. I'm like, I'm not doing this. We are being attacked. I'm lowering this flag. There's no
I, I,
effing
thought,
way.
I thought about this when COVID first hit and the shutdown happened. Everybody was like, and being, I was thinking, well, the grocery stores are still open, the restaurants still, but they don't know what a real shutdown was because remember 9/11, every fucking thing shut down.
Yeah, yeah. They grounded every plane in the country. You could not fly in our airspace.
Yeah, dude, everything. Shabby, you were like really young when that happened, but I mean, you probably still remember, like bits and pieces. But hey, even Nickelodeon had the news on every fucking thing. There
Yeah,
was
they all shut down and did
yeah,
whatever their mother channel was. They were all playing the news from that mother channel, and it was just
yeah,
nonstop news reporting.
there was no channel that wasn't playing about 9/11. None, every channel. It was crazy, dude. It was a crazy time. It was weird.
I
It was
live
rough.
pretty near like a couple different like right near Philadelphia International. Like we get a lot of air
Yeah.
traffic here, so I remember until planes started flying again how weird it was, like how quiet
Yeah,
outside.
outside, and you look up at the sky, and you see no plane lights, right? It was like weird. It was
And it
quiet.
wasn't just like for 10 minutes, like that went on. Like I mean, like there's a whole like just nothing.
Yeah, it was weird.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts. It was eerie
Everybody got
too.
stuck everywhere too. Anybody who was
Yeah.
not at home who needed to fly home was stuck where they were until they lifted that.
And until you really knew what happened, until you knew that it was Osama bin Laden and all that, everybody was scared.
Well, yeah, even I mean, think about how many people are traveling in our airspace at one given time, and they just
Yeah,
start landing planes. Like your flight's another hour or two,
yeah,
and then you're just starting to make a weird turn. If anybody's watching the stuff on the back of the headrest, you're like, "The hell are we going?" And then you land
yeah. It
like
was
someplace you
crazy.
don't belong. So it's not even where you were intending on going. People got stranded in airports because they landed wherever they were closest to,
Yeah, it was
if they could.
crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Very crazy. Yeah, so it was a nutty fucking time. And I'll tell you another thing that I'll never forget was when Columbine happened. That bothered me is like that bothered the shit out of me when Columbine first happened. I was like, what the fuck, dude? That really fucked with my brain for months, dude. Because that was, but you gotta understand that was before every day was a school shooting, or well, that you heard about it anyway, right?
Yeah, I think the next time people were really shocked like that again was Sandy Hook because of the age.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, because yeah, exactly. That's a good point because we've gotten so used to it, and that's the one thing about the internet that's always bothered me is how we've become immune to violence and into tragedies. We've become like, okay, yeah, yeah, it's sad,
Yeah,
but we,
between like Waco and Oklahoma
yeah,
City and 9/11 and the World
yeah,
Trade Center got hit in 93 too. It was not just in 9/11.
yeah,
Like they had a bomb
yeah,
go off in the parking garage in
yep,
93.
yep, sure
There's been a
did.
lot of shit that's happened in our lifetime.
And the Oklahoma City bombings, I remember that pretty fucking.
Yeah, that was another one that stopped like when the federal building went down. That
Mhm.
was crazy looking too. I will never forget the pictures of the building. It just looked
Yeah,
like some big monster took a
and
bite
that
out of
was
it.
the true domestic attack right there. That was done by Americans.
The Timothy McVeigh, and that wasn't what as far as I know, the only thing they said is any
Yeah,
sort of or they claim it was because of Waco, as a
yeah,
result of Waco. That was
yeah.
backlash from Waco,
Yeah,
which
Waco
was
was crazy.
backlash from what the hell was the thing that came before Waco? That the
Um,
ATF was involved in. They were trying to repair their image from that. They ended up going in and fucking up again in Waco.
um, Hill, something like that. I can't. I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there was some mountain man locked up with a bunch of ammunition, and yeah,
His family, but they
they had
fucked
every right
up.
to be there. They just got sloppy and got people
Yeah,
that should have
and
got killed
that's
caught in
why-
the crossfire.
I'm gonna tell you something else. If you listen to the Waco tapes, David Koresh was fucked up, no doubt. David Koresh
Oh
was a
yeah,
fucking, he was fucked up. However, ATF fucked up big time in Waco.
oh yeah, they did. They did. That
They
gas
fucked
that went
up.
in there, and
Yeah,
they should never have had incendiary rounds anywhere near that. Everybody who looks
yeah,
into that knows that that was the issue. They
yeah.
shot rounds that they knew could potentially catch things on fire, and they shot them into a building that was filled with CS
It
gas, which
didn't
is
have to
known to be
happen.
flammable.
It didn't have to happen like that. It
No, it
didn't
did
have.
not.
It did not have to happen. And that's not in saying that. I remember when some people said that in the past. People were like, oh, he was crazy. Yeah, he was crazy. He was fucked up in the head. David Crash was nuttier than fucking peanut butter. However, doesn't take away that the ATF fucked up.
Yes, they did, and they fucked up big because they were trying to make up big for a previous incident.
Yeah, yep. That's true.
And then you had a bunch of angry Americans that got militant, and they tried to take out the Murrah building because the
Yeah.
ATF was in it.
Now this is more recent, and I've actually had discussions with other people, and one person got mad at me one time because I said this. You remember? 'Cause you know when the Boston Marathon bombing happened, right?
Yep, I remember it well.
Oh yeah, okay. You know the same day there was a plant in Texas that blew up, and over 200 and something people got killed. But
Oh
they didn't
shit.
cut. But they didn't cover it because of the Boston Marathon. When only what 3 people got killed.
Yeah. A lot of
Three
people got
people.
injured, but not
But,
killed. There was not a lot of death.
a terrorist attack is more sexier than something else like that.
And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it got so they was like, oh, good, let's just not mention it because it was probably some sort of
I'm
negligence.
actually thankful for
Yeah, I mean,
tragic
it was,
events in
I don't
life.
remember what
It
they
makes us
figured out what
realize
happened. The
humanity and
plant it
reality.
just blew. I mean, yeah, Trubisky. I'm sorry.
A $10 tip just came through, and it was talking while you were talking. So we couldn't tell what either one of you were saying.
Oh, well, I like $10 tips. Trubisky.
You're
$20
Oh, who
tips.
was it? What did it say?
Said you suck.
No, it didn't. It said, I'm
Oh,
actually thankful for tragic events in a way. It makes us realize our humanity and reality. That was from Billy Bob. But I understand what you're saying, but I'm not thankful. I understand the sentiment, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, you got anything to say about it, Chef?
Um,
You don't have to. I'm just saying if you do.
it's. I was just gonna say, like, it's the contrast of it that makes it is what it means. Like,
Yeah, I understand what he's
seeing,
saying.
you know, and that's it's definitely something that, as horrible as it is to exist, it's
We definitely
at least
learn
like,
from it.
yeah, it's at least something that's good in that way, where we kind of learn a little bit from it, and maybe
We could learn from it. We end up
yeah,
making the same goddamn mistakes, though.
maybe at the very least we come to more of an understanding, like we uh, understand our humanity and how easily we could die, uh, and stuff more. You know, we're more thankful, like he said.
Yeah, I understand that 100%. But it's funny how we.
No, it's not. It's not funny how we.
did he freeze for you too?
Yeah, just like this. Hold on,
Yeah, with a cigarette sticking out.
I need. I'll stick this in my hand. I'm pimp. What do you
Hey,
think he was
Daddy.
gonna say? He's gonna say it's funny how we murder people, and murder is funny. That's what he was gonna say, probably. I bet that's
Yeah.
yeah. What a jerk.
Well, he did seem to grow up in abortion town.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gotta be tough to be the only living kid in abortion town.
It's a no good place. He just
Mm.
and they tried to abort him, but he was just too tough. He fought off the hanger. The hanger wasn't strong enough. They stuck a
Yeah.
hanger up there, and then he grabbed the hanger and pulled it. The hanger just disappeared. Whoa. Oh damn. All right. I guess Pimp doesn't exist anymore. It's just me and you, Raisin.
Woo!
It's the Raisin and Bisque show. All right. So you gotta say stupid stuff, and then I'll correct you to make myself feel smart. Okay, and that'll be our show.
Oh wow, he's just gone now.
Yeah, his computer probably froze or his internet went out. I don't know. I'm scared. I was trying to post on my OnlyFans right when he was doing this. Mm-mm-mm. Oh damn. Yeah, that's Pimp's new look. I need a
Forever
cigarette.
freeze.
Too bad I'm not cool enough to have a cigarette like him. Oh, wait,
You have a cool wax stabby thing.
I have this.
That's empty.
No, it isn't. It has air in it.
Boo.
Here, I'm gonna take a big I'm gonna smoke this big fat joint of air.
It'll just light up in like a second and flare away to nothing.
Yeah, but it'll get me fucking high, I bet. But it'll be
The
fucked
little
up.
gray papers might float high if you blow on them gently.
Whoa. I need your help. You need to teach me how to blow just right, Raisin.
I'm really good at it. I can
Whoa.
totally teach you that.
Whoa. Did you hear that, Billy? Oh, damn.
I think we should go rogue and play Jackbox. Damn it!
You. And I do have an OnlyFans, Darby, where I show my anus hole.
Yeah.
I do weekly anus hole pictures.
Weekly anus hole picture.
Yeah, sometimes I'll send you chocolates.
You have to update them so we know how blown out it is since last week.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Oh, we're having some weather around here and my power blinked off and everything else, so that's what happened. I think it was Putin trying to stop me from speaking the truth.
Freaking Putin.
Freaking Putin.
Did you see the, like, meeting thing he did with, like, a bunch of big people in I don't know exactly what it was, but a bunch of people, like, in the government over there, and they're all, like, they're all sitting, like, really far away from each other, and it's all, like, really awkward, and everybody's coming up and just agreeing with what Putin wants them to say, it looks like.
Yeah, that's weird.
It was weird. And then one of the guys was, like, wording it like in a way Putin didn't like, and then Putin was like yelling at or like getting mad at them and stuff if they didn't say it the way he wanted it to be said. It was weird.
Yeah, it's kind of like he's a dictator or something.
It's almost like he's a cool guy. Duh.
A cool guy.
Yeah, he knows how to do ninja stuff.
Putin
Yeah.
is not a cool guy.
But he does, like...
Is bad.
What? But he has a really cool boat.
You're a boat.
And then he knows how to do, like, karate or something.
There's John Vegas punk ass.
Yeah, that guy's an ass punk.
He's on the clock for $28.09.
Holy shit on a dick.
Yeah. And Billy Boy Blue's on the clock for $31.12. And Darby's on the clock for $10.08, Trubisky. So I'm just saying.
Whoa. Oh my god.
What the fuck was that?
What? Nothing.
Why did you turn into a feminine goat?
He was freeing himself.
While you were gone, Raisin was teaching me how to blow just right.
I'm very good at it.
I bet you are.
You're right.
It's true.
No, okay, Darby, only $10. Okay, Darby's on the clock for 100.
August.
Why did you do? Where the fuck is Dirt? Dirt said he was gonna be here. Where's Dirt, Trubisky? Where's Dirt? Where's Dirt at?
He's well, Danny probably got tired of him. And
Danny needs to leave Dirt from me.
yeah, I mean, you're a hunk.
I am a
in
hunk.
love.
There's that son of a
Thought you did
bitch.
us dirty, and right here you are.
Oh, here I am doing you dirty.
Here I am, rocking like a hurricane.
Doing it dirty style. Happy Tuesday.
It's not Tuesday.
Prove it.
It's Friday.
Every day is Friday.
What?
In your house, probably with all that fucking wrong.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, Kevin.
Is your hair eating your microphone? Why do I have you turned up to 200 and you're still quieter than everybody that's at 100?
Oh. How's that? got to be a little bit better, right?
A little
It
bit.
does.
I had it tilted the wrong way. I got this mic arm. It's all topsy turvy. It's in the waist.
Thank you, Vega.
Salutations, salute.
Vegas at $28. He sent the
Thanks,
clock.
Shelby.
See, he did his duty to please this booty.
Oh damn.
Now, will the other two do their duties to please this booty? I don't know, dirt background. Ha ha, Shabs run, love it.
Yeah, somebody came on. Was it on this stream or was it on John's stream where they're like, "Whoa, is Shab and Dirt in the same place?"
I think that was last night.
They
I
said
think it was
Shab
on-
and that guy.
Yeah, it was on John. I was watching. I didn't know I was watching, but I was watching for like 3 minutes.
You saw those minutes.
I bailed with the ants. I'll admit I got frustrated. I wanted to see the end of the ant video and they wouldn't stop pausing it. So I looked up the ant video for myself and went and watched the ant video and then got distracted.
Ants are interesting.
Oops.
You're too demanding.
I'm self-sufficient. I wanted to see the end of the video, so instead of whining about it, I watched the video. And then there were other videos that were suggested and I got lost in a YouTube video.
I don't get lost in your eyes.
I'll get
I
lost
was
in
not
your
expecting
ass.
eyes.
Yeah. Because you got beautiful eyes.
What's that, biscuits?
I said I'll get lost in your ass.
See, I was being an actual romantic. Trubisky was being the pervert.
Well, it's
one.
funny. It's great.
I was actually flirting with you. For real, like real.
I don't care how hairy it is, Raisin. Still get lost in it, okay?
Oh, no, that's just my feet.
Okay.
Hairy toes,
Okay.
hairy toes. I always suffer hairy toes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see them? No, the Bisky claimed them a while ago. He's been asking for feet pictures for like, I don't even know how long now.
Put butter on your toes and suck it off.
I'd have to do a Discord search and see what my first foot picture was for Bisky.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put butter on Dirt's nipples
Ooh.
and call them butter nips. Buttery nipples.
You just like to butter hairy things.
I do. I'm gonna butter Trubisky's crotch. Oh, you said hairy things. Trubisky don't have any ball hair.
He's still a baby, Bisky.
His little balls haven't even dropped yet.
But he's so precious when he twists those little, like, tiny tufts of hair at the end of his mustache.
Hmm?
He does that to his ball hairs too.
Hmm?
Ouch.
He doesn't have no ball hair. Oh, my damn shoulder. Dude, don't ever get, like, pain. It hurts.
Yeah, never. If you can avoid being in pain, do that.
Patrick Swayze lied in Roadhouse. He said pain doesn't hurt. He's a fucking liar. And that's why he's
Builds
dead.
character.
And that's why he's dead.
There you go. Liars
Pain
are
builds
long for
character.
It don't build fucking character.
Suffer. And learn. Or just suffer. Choice is yours.
I'm suffering every time Trubisky talks.
Hi.
See?
Hi.
We probably only do an hour and a half again tonight.
Whoa.
Because Trubisky's got a hair appointment tomorrow.
I gotta change my diaper too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But first I have
I
to
gotta
get
change.
4 diapers.
I gotta change Raisin's diaper.
Yeah, she's a stinky girl.
She's into that whole howling wolf thing. She likes wearing diapers.
Oh, damn.
False.
She's a diaper wearing whore.
Hooah!
I got some kink. That's not one of them. See, the shites thing, the weird, like, poo poo pee pee thing, that's apparently your deal.
You know, my kink is sticking Charleston shoes in my asshole. That's my kink.
That's oddly specific.
Hmm.
Well, I
Do
guess
they
it's
get
not
stuck
that
in your
odd.
asshole like they do in your teeth?
Well, if it's fun, it does.
That I'd like to watch.
Yeah. Charleston
What does the
shoes.
Patreon gotta hit to see that?
$5 million. We need more tips though. Tonight. Billy boy, you owe me $100.
Well, yeah, I guess technically, if we're doing an hour and a half, this would be the halfway point, would it not?
Yes, it would be the halfway point. And Shabisky promised me that Billy Boy Blue was going to give me $100 more.
Shabisky, what do we do in the second 45 minutes?
We yell at Billy. And you got to say, that's right, Shabisky. We yell at Billy.
That's right, Shabisky. We yell at Dirt.
Yeah, I mean, we don't like Crips.
Dirt looks like a Billy.
A Billy? I was
Yeah,
almost,
I can see.
I was
I
almost
can
a
see.
Mitch.
What is your name? I don't even know.
You're asking me to dox myself on your show, Pimp Monk?
I don't know your name.
God.
Harriet. Harriet. It's Harriet.
Harriet. I think Shab knows my name.
For the
But
most part, I don't really give a shit about people's real names. Okay, I'll just go by your dirt name.
My name, Dirt. I mean, Shabisky. What's my name?
Pimp Monk.
What's my real name? What's my real name?
It's Crawl Monk.
Say his name, say his name.
Say my name, say my
Is,
name.
you know I know you know my name is John Carter, but what is my middle name, Shabisky?
Edward.
Damn, he remembers. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edward. If I guess Dirt's real name, Billy Boy has to give me 500.
You won't do it. It's like I'd give you 100 chances, and I think you wouldn't get it.
Roy,
No,
Trevor,
no.
Trevor.
Logan.
I could give you the first letter, and you'd probably still not guess it.
Okay, give me the first letter.
A.
Ashton,
No,
Alex,
no. I mean, we can go all night.
Alfred,
Abraham.
Abraham, Archie,
Orangutan.
Aaron?
Alan, Anus,
Alfred.
Aaron is way nicer than Alan. Why would you say Alan before Aaron?
it's Amanda,
The audience can buy a vowel.
Angelo. That's right. Tommy guessed it's Angelo.
$10, you can buy a vowel.
That's Willow Dirt.
Aiden.
Aiden. If your name's Aiden, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Come on.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever met a classy Aiden.
There's no such thing as a classy Aiden. They're all pricks.
Respectable Aiden.
They're all pricks, man.
Yeah, dude.
Every Aiden should just get hit by a bus.
Abe.
I would have guessed Abraham.
Axel.
Next.
I wish.
Abdullah.
That was a nickname. An ex-girlfriend's dad used to call me that.
Is it Adam?
Nope.
Anthony? You don't want that
Me and
fucking.
Chab had the same name.
You don't want that stupid fucking name. Armando.
Good guess, but no.
Armani?
Armani. No, dude.
Adonis.
Armani. It's like
I'll
sound
tell
like
you
a
this
purse.
much. I was nameless for 3 days after being born.
So they took 3 days to come up with this A name?
Well, 9 months and 3 days.
Well, I mean, one would assume that they didn't know for the whole 9 months.
Well, whatever, Kay. They at least knew I was going to be a boy. Actually, no. Well, I don't know when they found out I was gonna
They
be a
knew
boy,
you were coming,
but
and they still didn't like have the name picked before you showed up.
Austin. Austin. Aries.
we could go all night, PIMPMUNK.
Alejandro.
Alejandro. Apple.
Apple. They call me Apple.
Amos.
August said the same thing. I know he hadn't heard me kid by the time. And Alonzo. There you go.
No, but I do like the name Alfonso. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Ashby. Apollo. Aquarius.
Have you ever met a person that has the same name as you before?
Yes.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Now, here's your next hint. I know
I'll
it's
do
not
it.
Ashley, but most of the people I've met with my name, except for
Are
one
chicks.
person, have been female. Yes.
Alexander.
Adolf.
Artemis.
Artemis. I will say, technically, by the root, it's a masculine name.
Itch.
Adrian?
Adrian. It is Adrian.
That was a good guess, though.
Well, there's only one other Adrian that I know that would be a guy, and that's Adrian Brody. Every other Adrian I know is a girl. And it's a rare name.
I knew a guy named Adrian. What was his middle name? But I knew him. Oh, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna be able to guess that.
Yeah, I told you, man. I was hoping maybe the audience would buy a vowel. Alexis. Nope.
Autistic.
Aubrey?
Aubrey. August. April.
Bro, I hate my name now. Y'all gonna have to know it. Because there's no way I'm getting out of this without being like, nah, I'm not telling you.
Allison?
Close.
Alice. Alexander, I already
Cool
guessed
if I was
that.
named after like Alice Cooper or something, but
Yeah.
no.
Alicia?
No.
A Dubar? Made up for work.
Adobo.
Adobe.
Your name's not
doxed.
fucking Ainsley, is it?
And it's not Addison, so it's not Amber.
It is.
It's what, Addison?
She said,
I guess it.
it was in the
Oh.
chat. I don't believe you. Bill Hicks already doxed me.
Oh, I didn't see that. I swear I didn't.
Yes.
Where is it? Is it recent?
Mm-hmm.
I did not see that. I still don't see it. But anyway, it's Addison.
Yeah.
That is a weird name for a dude.
I like that name.
It means son of Adam.
I think it means you're a bitch.
Yeah.
So I guessed it, so now somebody owes me $500.
I was gonna let him buy a vowel.
So if you guess Kristen's middle name, you win $1 million.
Penelope.
Damn, right off the bat. I don't even know her name, to be honest with you. I don't even know Kristen's a real fucking name.
My
Her
middle
real
name is one of the most boring names you could possibly have.
Marie.
Worse.
Anne.
Lynn.
Close. Very close.
Linda.
Too pretty.
Lindsay.
No, I said both Anne and Lynn were close.
Lupe. There can only be one.
Annalyn. Analyn.
Anal. Lynch. My real name is
There you
Barry
go,
Duke
August.
Lee.
Yeah.
But I like Lee for a female name though.
But it's so boring. Everybody has that fucking name.
I like it. If I
Like
never had a
Amelia,
daughter.
my name is so generic. It's ridiculous. Like I already have a last name that takes up like a third of the phone book.
Hmm.
Then you add a middle name like that, like at least I'm anonymous with my shit.
Billy Boy says we need to make Dirt drink more.
See, Vlad has the same. Look, I've known so many, not just girls, like guys and girls that have the middle name Lee. I have a whole, like, I know a family who both parents have the middle name Lee, so they named all of their children have the middle name Lee too. Boring. And I didn't even spell it Leigh. That would have been pretty. No, just Lee like everybody else. And that can be used as a first name too for guys and girls. It's just such a common Vlad name.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't until this year that I met another dude named Addison, and that's it's real disheartening, you know. Yeah, like it. My whole life, every other person I've ever met named Addison has been a chick.
We'll call you Eddie.
Well, just call me Dirt.
I mean, the people in your real life call you Eddie, like your family members growing up.
Not since I was a kid.
They didn't call you Eddie though, right?
Nope, not since I was a kid.
But they did at one point call you Eddie.
At one point.
Yeah. Goddamn.
My mom called me Buddha because I was a little fat kid.
Yeah. My mom called me a real piece of shit. No, Raisin is calling me a basic bitch. Yeah, Vlad, you are a basic bitch. Because you're basically a bitch.
No way, Vlad's cool. Look, I accidentally I ended up on Vlad's video by accident. Was it last week? I wanted to listen to a song, so I just looked up the song by name and I clicked on what looked like the cleanest copy with the right time, and then I looked, and as I'm listening to him, like, who put this up like this? And I looked and it was actually Vlad. So I left him a comment. It's weird.
You're weird.
That's true. I've never said otherwise, have I?
Yeah. You say it all the time. Because you're an asshole.
I am.
You're a weird asshole. So we got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. We need to make $100 in 30 minutes. 100.
Do we?
If we
Dude, what
do
the hell? How long have we been looking at Shabisky's ceiling?
forever now, he's a punk.
He's probably sitting right there listening to us, too.
What'd you say there?
I feel like he just put it back fairly recently, though. I will say that. I feel like it's only been like a minute or something.
It's been
Maybe not.
27 minutes.
Okay,
I
it was
can't.
like 5 minutes.
27. Dirk, quit defending your buddy.
You're right. You know,
He's a Nazi, dude.
White knighting for this.
Anthony is a Nazi. That's what Anthony even means. Nazi. It means Nazi.
Anthony is it's Spanish for Nazi.
And, yeah, and it's also Portuguese for pussy this bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's Canadian for dummy. Yeah. Didn't you? I'm having to teach you how to speak languages. I speak Torontoian. Don't I, Raisin?
Yeah.
Hey! Anyways, he hosts good tunes. What can I do? You know how I'm a music Billy. Fuck off, Raisin.
Aww.
No, that first didn't sound like a crat.
You're so mean.
That first one, you went, oh, that didn't sound like a cry at all. That sounded like Ooh, that made me wiggle. Made the juices flow through my body. The juices. I tell you. Anyways, don't be taken by Dracula, Raisin Gray. Yeah, don't be taken by Dracula. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Raisin? Did she leave?
Whoa.
What the fuck are you doing? Darby
Oh
said he
shit! I
loved me.
must have got disconnected for a second. It said chat was disconnected.
Oh. Darby said he loved me. I don't know why. Why does Darby?
Loves you.
Why does he love me though?
Because he's cool.
Nobody should ever love me. I'm a horrible human.
Everybody deserves to be loved.
I disagree
Deserve
with
is a
that.
bad word for it, but it's we're all worthy of love. We all, I actually in that respect, I will use the word deserve. We all deserve love.
I don't think that's true either.
You don't believe in unconditional love unless it's of
I
a
don't.
parent.
It's true.
I don't think there's any other kind of love that's actually real.
Well, that's stupid.
Well, I agree that you would disagree with that, as I think the same of your statement.
My statement is good though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it does. It is. And you know how I've explained it, and it makes sense how I explained it. I'm not gonna do
I
it again
understand,
tonight.
but I don't feel like you have to like someone to be able to love them.
Huh? Where'd that come from?
Like, I mean, you have your boundaries with
Yeah,
unconditional love. So you say that the unconditional love's not possible, and I say you can still have love and have boundaries. You could
boundaries
even
is a
go so
condition.
far as to say, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I still love you,
You
but
can
I
call,
don't like the person you are.
you can call it boundaries. It's still conditions. I
I
mean,
guess it depends. I suppose it depends on how you define love then. Like, because I think love extends beyond those boundaries. Just the behavior is not
mm,
acceptable anymore.
nope. I disagree with that. I think the behavior is what dictates who you are. So, right? I mean, I'm not wrong there.
But people are
I mean,
capable of loving other individuals that people would
because,
deem bad.
because because without our behavior, that is what you fall in love with is our behavior. That's what you fall in love with, someone's personality and their behavior. So if their behavior is bad and you don't like their behavior, then you don't like them.
I
I mean, we don't
I
fall in love with the body.
Trubisky, unmute yourself.
Do you fall in love with the body?
Trubisky's talking, but he's not. You're muted, dude.
I disagree.
With who?
That's a black and white way of thinking, pimp. Okay. So if somebody does something wrong, so if someone makes a mistake, they can't be loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've never done anything wrong in your life ever, pimp.
Wait a minute,
But see, this
whoa.
is the problem. This is why he sees himself as unlovable. If he would break this toxic way of thinking, he would understand that he is also worthy of love.
Set conditions. We all have to set conditions. Now, making a mistake is different than breaking one of my conditions. There is certain things that you can do to me that will make me that will make me stop loving you. Plain and simple. That is a thing. I mean, it isn't a simple mistake. If there is, I have conditions. If you fucking kill my mama, I'll stop loving your ass.
I
So
suppose if you're talking about love as a verb, then yes, like you're not going to be actively showing kindness. Well, you
I
can
don't
show
think
kindness and forgiveness to someone who you don't want to like be a partner with.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Tommy, I don't know if I'm trying to agree with me, but that's my point. Behavior can change.
Yeah, and
So,
that doesn't and that I don't think that makes sense to act like love is like a light switch. I could just turn it on and off as I please. Like,
it's about turning on and off. It's about I got to. So,
So if you're madly in love with someone and then they do something bad the next day, there's
3 years I can stop loving them. Yes.
well, for one, of course, you take it to the most extreme, but regardless of that,
But even then, I think you would still have the
yeah,
like you can shut off
even
the wanting to be with someone, but not.
being friends and loving someone is two different things.
Yeah, well, okay, y'all
I
talking
love
two
every
different
dude
points.
that I've
Yeah.
ever like. Look, I
Y'all
have
talking,
love.
well, y'all all over the place. Y'all need to stick with one point and then let's stop that point. Then it's time to jump into another point. Okay, back to Chevy's one point there, where he said, I'll take it to the extremes. Of course, that's the point. The point is the extremes because love is the extreme.
But regardless of that, it's like if you had a kid and you love them their whole life, then all of a sudden they murdered someone. Your love just falls out.
For the love of a parent.
It drains
he
down.
always makes the exception for the love of a parent every time that you
So
can't bring
wait,
trying to love it.
so so
He defines that as love that you don't choose. That's love that you're born into.
Yes, that's a different love.
So that's the only love that you can't flip on and off like a light switch.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
believes that familial love is the only kind of love that you can that lasts despite like that you would call unconditional. The only type of unconditional that love is and honestly I wouldn't even say familial. He's been very direct about it being the love of a parent to a child.
Yeah, love of a parent, mostly a mother.
Yeah,
I don't really see how that logic.
And I've never even heard you say that about flowing backwards. Like
you don't say how what holds water. It's a different love. It's a completely different love.
So you're saying
I
it's
think you should
impossible
learn
for
to
someone
love that way.
Is it impossible
I think that
for
is
someone
supposed to be a teacher.
Is it impossible for someone to love someone to the extent that someone does that's related to them? Is that just impossible? And how do you go about determining that?
I mean, this love is real. Nathan also knows this. I believe it's real. I just would never do it. That's the point. I would never love someone romantically unconditionally. That's the point. That Razor knows this. We've had this talk a million fucking times. It isn't that I don't believe it's real. I know it's real. People do it. And I think those people are fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's serious too.
Yeah, I mean, that's my point.
I think you're missing out on a beautiful part of life.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I know it's a real thing. I'm not saying it's not a real thing. It's the thing that I would absolutely 100% refuse to do.
Yeah, but that's why you refuse to believe someone could do it for you, because you don't, and you wouldn't even respect that person if they did, because you don't think it's smart.
It'd be easy to love unconditionally because I'm fucking amazing. I'm fucking awesome, dude. Look at my beard.
But this whole thing started because you said that you don't understand why somebody would tell you they loved you.
But I was joking, and you went on this fucking. You just wanted me to get this discussion.
Well, you told me I was the female John Morgan, so I'm trying to live up.
We had this discussion a million fucking.
Well, you told me I was the lady John Morgan, so I'm here to deliver.
And you can ask Raisin. I never fought her in a fucking argument. You can have 25 people, and I've had 25 people against me for this argument, and I still say, just the way I feel. I mean, it's the way I feel. And I'm not saying it's not a beautiful thing. It can't be a beautiful thing. It can be. I just personally think you have to have boundaries, or you could be crushed. That's why.
Boundaries.
That's why
it's dangerous to have unconditional love without boundaries.
Well, that is. Okay, so you're
have
being
to be a boundaried individual.
You're being very semantic here. I mean,
no, I think that unconditional love is an important thing to have for me anyway. And the only way I find healthy expressions in my life of it are where I have strong boundaries. Like I only allow certain things. So it's easy to be compassionate and loving when you know where your lines are, when you're not letting yourself be pushed and abused.
Here's what I'm saying: why people get so upset about it with me. Like, I'm not telling you can't do it. I'm not going to do it. But people say, I mean, it's my world over here. It's me. I'm not telling you.
We just want to bring out that nutcracker and crack that shell over your heart open and just let all that love pour out on the world.
But that doesn't mean because I love hard when I love. I love really hard. And I love strong, but that doesn't mean I love unconditionally. That's just the way. I mean, I think love's a beautiful thing. It's also very fucking. It's like it's a horrible thing at times. And I mean, and if you don't, to me, if you know, I know me. I know how I am mentally. By the way, so if I don't set conditions, I end up putting a fucking double barrel shotgun in my mouth and popping the goddamn trigger. So I have to set conditions.
You should have boundaries for everything and like understand yourself and know where your healthy boundaries are and respect them enough to make sure that you guide the people around you to respect them or stay away from them.
I can't even love unconditionally romantically would be Danielle, but she's taken. So. And you, Kristen, I could love you.
I'm sorry, what, Jonathan?
Now, did you call me Jonathan? I'll beat you to fucking death.
I'm sorry, Jonathan Edward. What are you saying?
I hate that too. But that is my name, so. But Jonathan's not my fucking name.
Mr. Crawley.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you?
I do.
So if we call you Daddy Crawley, is that kind of like Crawdad, but like the cute little crawl? So if we could like we put you like as a cartoon Crawdad.
I've been
Crawley
called
Daddy.
I've been
Crawley
called
Daddy.
a million times in my life.
Crawley Daddy.
I've been called that a million fucking times.
Jonathan Edward, Crawley Daddy.
But I do like talking like certain ways, like saying Mr. Like I always say sir. Like you notice I say sir a lot to people. And because
you're Southern.
I am a Southern.
You probably say ma'am a lot too when you're out in public.
I do say ma'am a lot. It's a sign of respect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's also a way to call people old.
No, because I'll call young people sir, ma'am.
Well, no, young people get called miss.
Call them what the fuck I want to call them. We need some more tips, Trubisky, we need more tips, Trubisky, and I love you unconditionally if we get more tips.
That's the condition.
That's right, burn him. He's like, you're going to burn the camera, you crazy man.
That would be fucked up. That would be fucked up if you accidentally burned your camera. I'm about to say. Trubisky got to meet me on some George Thorogood. I love George Thorogood. But most people can only name like one George Thorogood song, which is Bad to the Bone. Which is, if the music is taken from the song Manish Boy, by the way, by Muddy Waters. Yeah. But like one shot, one bourbon, one beer.
That is what they're like.
I'll bust you in the fucking gut, dude. We got 15 minutes, Dirt. Do you love me?
Really got it right.
What the fuck are we gonna do, people?
Do you love me, Dirt? Unconditionally?
I mean, the beard is the condition. You already set that straight earlier. You said people can love me unconditionally because of my beard.
Yeah. 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 Anyways, I love always winning arguments. I'm like G-Man and G-Man. I never lose. Actually,
dude, imagine if G-Man argued with G-Man. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
A legend in your own mind,
dude. I would actually like to see a fucking stream with John versus G-Man talking. That would be hilarious. Oh fuck, that would be hilarious. Throw a little Von Helton in there.
Wow, I mean, his podcast isn't too much of a known quantity. He could probably invite somebody on. You know, it could happen. Who knows?
Oh, now they're saying Addison on the chat room and shit. He doesn't like being called Addison. He likes being called Addie.
Oh God, I don't even like being called at all.
Does Danielle ever call you Daddy Addie?
Hmm.
She will now, because I'm going to tell her to. Next time you're throwing it to her, she'll yell out, "Oh, Daddy Eddie!"
I'll be like, "Goddamn Pimp Monk," and then I'll be thinking about Pimp Monk, and then I'm gonna
Hoochie Coochie Man. That's right, Billy. Hoochie Coochie Man. You need a Hoochie Coochie at $100 tip. And Trubisky will grow a 8-inch beard immediately. It'll pop. It'll just pop out of his chin.
Hmm?
It'll go.
Hmm? Like magic.
I wish I had a retractable beard. That would be cool to be able to do that. Just like suck it and then go out. That'd be fucking awesome, wouldn't it, Raisin?
It
Yeah.
probably feel like really good, so you could just sit there and do it over and over again, and just always have your beard flapping around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That is what I am discussing, Raisin.
Retractable beard.
Mhm.
Raisin's got a retractable cooch beard.
Whoa.
The
That's
cougar
gangster.
beard.
It's pretty gangster.
Cooter beard. It's American for pussy. Stubby Stubbs here.
Hey, Rio.
Rio.
His name is Stubby Stub.
Sorry, Stubby.
Rio Stubby.
Its name is Stubby Stub. Its name is.
Whoa.
How dare you?
Well, Billy Boy is disappointing me tonight. Raisin, your boyfriend's disappointing me.
Oh, how's he disappointing you? He knows your southern music better than you. He got the stuff in the right order.
Don't make a fuck. And that's not really southern music, by the way.
It is.
The blues?
You're always claiming that shit.
Well, I mean, Mississippi did create the blues, but
Pick
it
one.
did. It did originate from Mississippi. That's true. It doesn't make it southern owned. That's the origins of it, dumbass.
Have we appropriated it?
Yeah, Chicago did. I hate when people say Chicago blues. That pisses me off. There's no such thing as fucking Chicago blues.
I know a band named Chicago Blues.
It's a stupid name. They should be shot.
Me.
You're mean. Are you doing anything on the Twitch tonight, Chef?
I'll stream on Twitch. I'm gonna do YouTube first and then go over to Twitch later. I got
Well,
to
that's
grow on the Twitch.
Yeah, you do. You made any TikToks today?
Not today.
Have you watched your pussy today?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, they usually get pretty good at cleaning themselves.
Yeah. I just let it do its own thing.
It does have a self-cleaning.
Yeah. I made fun of the aquarium near dirt.
Not
Yeah.
near me, near where I grew up.
Yeah.
What's wrong with an aquarium? What aquarium are you picking on?
The Adventure Aquarium in Camden.
Oh, I
New
kill
Jersey.
you. That's the one I've been to the most.
Yeah, they let
I
a
picked on
stingray
them.
flop out on the floor.
They what?
Yeah, I say that.
Yeah, there's a little stingray flapping its little flappers out on the
I
floor.
hate you,
and,
Raisin, for not seeing my new video. Fuck you. Okay?
Yeah, you made the Steve Irwin joke, right?
Yeah,
You
see,
should say
Pimp
that.
saw it.
Yeah, I did say
Kick this
that.
bitch off the show. Okay?
I
Won't
will.
even watch my videos. It's been like fucking 24 hours. You had enough
You
time.
should send them to me personally. I'm that important.
I guess.
There you go.
How dare you not
It's,
send me a copy of this video before you posted it? Did you have my approval?
Okay, I will get your approval now.
Oh
Mama
my god.
Raisin.
Yo, he posted a video without my approval, and now he's complaining that I didn't see it. You're
Whoa.
lucky I didn't see it. We're gonna talk after the show. We're having a talk.
How much would it cost for you to go on a virtual date with Billy Boy Blue?
Wait, what?
How much would it cost for you to go on a Skype date with Billy Boy Blue? A tip.
Fine.
A Skype date, nothing naked, nasty, naughty, nothing like that.
What does that even mean?
You date. You go on the Skype and you talk and you have dinner together, eating at the same time. And
Yeah, you both get some Outback Steakhouse and Skype each other and eat it in your car to go.
yeah. It can be,
It'll be
Jack in
cute.
the Box.
It'll be cute.
It could be Jack in the Box.
You
He's
mean
gonna
to
jack
hang
your
out with
box.
somebody on a video chat?
My God, just go with it, Raisin.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. You said the price.
$128.
Whoa.
It's very specific.
That's like $1 million in Australian.
What I need,
money.
actually. Actually, it's what I need. I actually need $128. But, Stubby Stubbs, the Southern Soul R&B was originally from the South until mostly people who were born in the South grew up and moved to places like California, Chicago. Well, thank you for that, Rio. We already fucking knew all that. God damn it.
You be nice, pimp.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. We already knew that. Motherfucker!
Rio's into Southern Soul and R&B and stuff.
Got a 10, I think.
Y'all
He
better
likes
flip
Southern
the
rock and
entire
everything.
bill for that Skype date.
Or maybe it was a
Nice.
20. I don't know what that was.
Oh my God, Chabisky.
Yeah, you can
You-
call me God.
you-
That's fine.
You're
How
supposed
much?
to know.
From who? What's it say? What's it say? What's it
It
say?
says you're
I think
dumb.
it was 20.
Yeah.
I think it was a 20. Let me go see what he said. Y'all better split the entire bill for the Skype date. Well, $20 ain't it, man. You owe more. You owe $108.28 now.
Whoa.
Billy's just sitting there at the register, like, hold on, I guess so you gotta PayPal me.
Nah, it's just a style of something. Dude, Rail's getting on Shabisky's nerves.
Oh,
Hmm.
damn.
Shabisky won't love you unconditionally. No, Rio. Shabisky got sensitive about that unconditional love argument. I think he's in love with me unconditionally.
It's true.
Because
He
Shabisky
loved
knows
you
how to love.
unconditionally.
No, you shut up. That I hate when you say that, by the way, that I don't know how to love, because you know I know how to love. I'll be
Yeah,
coming
you
up
can
with
just
that.
shut it off.
No, it isn't just shutting it off. It is, you know what I mean by all that. You're not an idiot. Well,
I'm with Raisin on this one. I still disagree with your logic.
Mama, it is not.
It's not really love if you can control it like that. I think it's
That's not even. No,
love is
you're
something you
not-
can't control. Like it's not something you just
Well,
turn off
actually,
like a
it
light
is something you
switch.
can control.
Beyond
It's a
something
feeling.
you
You
can,
can't control feelings.
Yes, you can.
yeah, you know what else
You
is
can
a
suppress
feeling?
them.
You know what else is a feeling raising is hatred. And if someone who you love does something that could possibly make you fucking hate them, it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to
Is
act
that unconditional love?
Well, if you can turn that love into hate, then you're.
Here's a question.
That's the same logic you just used against me.
Is there anybody that you've ever dated or been friends with that you're not as close with anymore that you
Yeah.
still love?
Yeah.
Would you
Mhm.
consider that a type of unconditional love.
I didn't break my conditions. Because everyone's conditions are different, by the way. It can be anyway. My conditions are my conditions. Like, there's certain things that you could do to me. And like I said earlier, it can be to the extreme at some point. But I'm not saying that I can't love so hard it hurts and stuff like that. I do all that. But yes, there is a certain point to where I believe I can shut it off. And you notice I said I believe I can. You know, because I've never really been in the position where I had to do that.
Well, that's the nuance there, that I'm looking for. You said you believe you can, and that's where you're starting to have a little bit of nuance in the like, because it's not as straightforward as just
it's always been that way. By the way, I just didn't say it tonight. But Raisin's heard me say the same thing before. She can back that up. It just you didn't hear me say it tonight. But yeah, I've always had that same argument. Nothing's changed with my argument, has it, Raisin?
No, I'm learning new information tonight, though. I don't think I've ever asked you, do you still, like, love anyone who's, like, basically, like, do you love an ex? Like, do you have love for an ex still?
No, I don't have any love for any exes I have right now. I don't.
None, not
one.
one.
Hate them doesn't mean I hate them or anything like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying, like, that there's no, like, you know, desire for, like, a lusty connection again, but, like,
No.
do you care for their well-being? Would you cry if they were hurt?
But see, here's what I'm thinking. You're fucking up there. You're confusing caring for someone and loving someone.
No, I believe that they're very interconnected.
It can't. Well, I mean,
How do you define love? Is love just what happens between your legs?
Shabisky used the very correct word a minute ago. Nuance. It's different in every situation, right? It's hard for me to define it because it is so nuanced. I mean, and I think every person loves, me. No, I can speak for myself. I can't speak for every person. I know that I can love you in one way and love somebody else in another way, right? Because it's you, the individual, that I love. So you, the individual, is an individual. So I love you differently than I would this other person because they're their own individual. So I think it's so nuanced, it's hard for me to define what love is. Because love can be so fucking different and broad. It's a very broad thing.
Right. I mean, that's
not a simple thing.
I do absolutely make a distinction between loving someone and being in love with someone. Like romantic love, I would define as being in love with someone. I wouldn't say I'm still in love with my exes, but I still have love for my exes.
That's what I meant by caring for somebody, basically. But yeah, I don't really. I mean, I hate talking about this because I've had this conversation so many times. And yeah, I agree with Billy Porter. Let's jump into Tina Turner stage, man. What's love got to do with it?
You say What's Turner?
Tina Turner. Tina Turner.
I thought you said
Not Timmy. Tina Turner, man.
Oh.
I can beat the fuck out of you.
I thought you said Timmy Turner, and that's the character on the cartoon. I was like, what?
Well, Tina Turner's like a character in real life.
No way.
Yeah, she's a old black woman with good legs. She was a badass bitch, man. Still is, I'm sure. I haven't really seen anything from her or heard her interviews or anything from her in years. So I really don't know what she's like now, but she was a badass motherfucker. Nut bush city limit. Anyways, it's time to go, and Billy Boy broke my heart. Raisin.
Aww.
See, that's why I can't love unconditionally right there.
You can still love him, you just can't be in love with him anymore.
I'm in love with you, Raisin.
Whoa.
What's love got to do with it?
It's nothing but a secondhand emotion. Tina knew what she was talking about. He's playing at Jackbox Games here in a minute. You need to go check that out. Play Jackbox. Jack off in the box with Shabisky. He loves it when you jack off in his box.
Wee.
There's
Everybody
no
can get my
conditions. There's no conditions to jacking off in Trubisky's box.
Terms and conditions may apply.
Yeah, unless the terms and conditions you read on Jackson box. And YouTube's terms and conditions. And YouTube says conditions. It's only 8:30 here in my area. Got lots of tips to go. Where we got to go though, buddy. So give me one more tip, and then you can go catch Trubisky.
And then you can support the producer, Billy.
Yeah.
Seduce the producer.
One more big tip, and then you go and give Trubisky all your leftover changes.
Oh yeah.
Look, I mean, if we'll hang around for the tip, you know, I mean, Billy boy, you might be a man of your word or whatever. I haven't heard your word yet. I'll take this shot on your behalf.
For
Billy, just for you.
$100.
Billy.
Or just for you, Mr. Billy
For
boy.
$575. Billy boy. Billy boy. Billy boy blue.
Whoa.
Done lost his shoe in Trubisky's asshole.
Dude, that's hot.
If I lick your butthole, will you lick mine back?
Yeah, I mean that's only proper manners, you know.
That's butthole etiquette.
Well, that's not a condition. You got me stuck on conditions now. Dirt, you look quite lovely this evening. I would say that to Raisin, but she never gets on camera anymore.
We got a 20.
What's love got to
think.
do? Got to do with it.
Thanks,
That's
honey,
it.
for the 20.
Yeah, it was a 20.
What's love got to do with it?
Got to do
Got
with
to
it.
do with it? Wait, what? You smell.
Trubisky, why you calling me?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I butt dialed. Sorry.
You dialed his butt.
It was an accident.
thank you.
All right, Raisin, you got anything to say to me before we go? Thank you, Billy, by the way.
I love you.
I love you
Aw.
too.
With lots of trees.
Lots of trees and yeah, I couldn't think of nothing else. And Trubisky, I love you, but not unconditionally. Dirt, I may love you unconditionally, Dirt.
Well, you know, we'll have to suss out the conditions.
Whoa.
I love you with your hair conditioner.
I mean, hey. Ooh.
All right, guys, we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow on tap, by the way. So.
Check